Hello everybody and welcome back to another fine episode. I say it's fine, I don't actually know what's going to happen yet, so you have to bear with me and see if I'm telling the truth, which I probably am. Anyway, in this episode today, we'll be covering a home tie against Liverpool in the Premier League. Big tie, they're third in the league. Man City have played a game ahead of us and they've won their game, so we're 2 points behind now. We really need to keep pace with them. Followed up by another Premier League game against Newcastle, which is away from home. Hopefully we kind of really need the win in both of those games, just to make sure we're putting as much pressure on Man City as humanly possible, and fingers crossed, let's get right into the Liverpool game. Okay, and here we are. We can see the starting lineup for today's game against Liverpool. Depay up front, Yarmolenko, Bernardo Silva, Andrei Zivkovic, the attacking midfielders, Daley Blind, Morgan Schneiderlin as the central midfield pair, Rojo left back, Balanta and Smalling are the centre back pairing, with Jones playing out right in right defence. De Gea is in goal. Now, from this lineup, you might notice a few people missing. Mata is being rested, and I think Bernardo Silva's just been playing a bit better than Rooney as of late, and so has Depay. That's why Rooney's on the bench. Shaw would obviously have played a part in this game, but he's still injured. Martial, as we know, is injured pretty much for the entire season, and there were a couple of suspensions in the form of Darmian and Schweinsteiger as well. So, as we can see from Liverpool, they're going for a very slanted midfield tactic here. That's interesting, but they've been playing very well this season, so I'm not going to be taking this lightly. Hopefully we've got just enough in the tank to see us over the final line here, because I don't want it to go down to the last day of the season. I want us to be pulling away by then. I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. Fluid attacking. We are at home, so I'm happy with that. And fingers crossed we can get something out of this game. And by something I mean a win, really. I don't mean a draw. Don't want to be giving balls away sloppily though right away. Just so you know, the keys for Fergie's whiskey cabinet have been taken away from me for this episode because apparently it might have been inappropriate. But if needs must, I will go back into that cabinet. Just saying. Putting it out there. Now, Liverpool with a chance here. Yarmolenko ran it to Sturridge. That would have been an interesting setup. Now, Yarmolenko setting up Milner, but Milner decided not to go for it, which was very gracious of him. Schneiderlin on a yellow card, for those keeping count. In other games today, we've got West Ham beating Stoke, drawing with Stoke, of course it does when I point it out. And Southampton and Newcastle are drawing. None of the games really affect what's going on though here. And it's been a very boring half. Very boring half indeed. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are you doing? Boys! Bloody fire, I don't know what happened there. That was just messy. That was scrappy dappy do. I've not been pleased with our performances. Like I said, a lot of key players missing, but we should still have enough to beat a Liverpool team. Memphis might have been played through here though, if he can get that, and he has. And he's had a shot which has been blocked. Has he gonna... Oh, no. Cleared. Jones looking to recycle the play. Schneiderlin finds Zivkovic. Zivkovic now with a cross. The only reason Zivkovic is still in the team, because I could have realistically played Mata, is because Zivkovic quite simply put has been playing better than Mata when Mata's been on the field. So, interesting. Silva there got the ball and decided to run off without it. Good save by De Gea from his half-time. Assertively... well... That's not what I want to say at all. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. I wanted to say you're not playing well, but it didn't give me the option for that, apparently, so... Go figure. Everyone's looking motivated. Schneiderlin's looking dangerous though. I might have to take him off for Carrick, which I think I will do, but just not right away. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Problems. Bernardo with the ball. Plays it through to Rojo. Rojo to Yarmolenko with a cross. Memphis gets there, so does Zivkovic. Zivkovic still got it. Forces a save from Mignolet. I want to go into overload because I think they'll hit me on the counter, but... Can I afford not to? Well, if Memphis gets a goal here, it's not... What the f... was that? Do you know what? Just because I don't want to concede ground to City, I'm going to go overload. Well, that was a very disappointing game. 0-0. I can't say we had a fantastic chance. We had a couple, but Liverpool had just as many. Now I can tell him it was disappointing. Oh, that's a relief. Yep. So now we've conceded ground to Man City, who are now top of the league by 1 point. Still not over and done. There's 8 games left to play, but we've got some difficult games coming up. That's the problem. I mean, I know Liverpool technically was a difficult game being third in the league, but I'm not particularly happy about it. Anyway, we'll see you at the Newcastle game. Okay, so here we are at the Newcastle game. The formation's exactly the same. We've just changed a couple of the personnel in there. Depay staying up front, Yarmolenko and Bernardo Silva staying in attacking midfield positions, but we moved Bernardo Silva outright. Brought Juan Mata in the central attacking midfield position. Schneiderlin and Herrera, the two central midfielders. Shaw, finally back from injury, is playing at left back. Jones and Smalling, the centre back, pairing with Matteo Darmian, who's back from suspension at right back, with David De Gea in goal. I still want to go attacking in this one even though we're away, because Man City have won their games, they've pulled further ahead, so we need to win basically everything and just hope they slip up now. Yeah, I'll just go with that. They don't bat an eyelid at it, fair enough. Okay, I just want to have a look at the instructions that I've got on actually, because I don't... No, that's fine. Okay, interesting black and blue circle for Newcastle, quite like it, bit funky. Where was the marking on Cisse there? Sissoko with a shot and it hits the post, and luckily De Gea is able to jump on it, but shaky stuff there. Herrera to Bernardo. Bernardo to Mata. Mata has a shot from distance. Krul's able to keep it out of his net. Ah, terrible pass there. Jose Perez. Great cross. Oh my god. Off the post, off the keeper, off the post, and somehow kept away. Newcastle are 14th in the league. This isn't acceptable performances here, boys. Weird. Is it? Seeing as we went out such an early lead in the Premier League, is this called a bottle job? Is this class as a bottle job? I don't know yet. It's not over. Yarmolenko with a cross. Bernardo Silva back stick, and he gets on the end of it. We've had the more chance. Well, no, we haven't actually. I was about to say an absolute lie, saying we've had more chances and more possession. We've had less of either, but we have converted our chance. Yarmolenko playing very nicely, one of my favourite signings, and he sets up another new addition to the United team, and Bernardo Silva, and that was a good finish. I think I might go for a more controlling approach now. Instant highlight. We know that they're never particularly good. Oh dear. Janmat closed down by Shaw, finds Sissoko. We're running in very narrow. Cisse, offside. I was going to say, he looked a mile offside. Depay not having a particularly prolific day up front. In fact, he's doing quite bad, has to be said. So Rooney might have to come on at half-time, or a little bit thereafter. Smalling is able to play it to Shaw, who's going to look for Yarmolenko. He does. Yarmolenko finds Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin to Bernardo. Bernardo, oh, I thought he was going to do a very nice ball there to Shaw. Might still happen, but no, Janmat takes him out. Well, he doesn't take him out, he gets the ball quite clearly. There's a lot of numbers coming here for Newcastle, and that's a goal. Oh, Cisse, that deserved a goal, to be quite honest. The Man United defence was just not good enough on that occasion. They've hit the post several times now. I'll be going bananas if that's my team. Absolutely bananas. Goes back stick. Is Mata going to... Whoa, Mata gets body checked there by Colaccini into another postcode. Sissoko on the ball now. Finds Anita. Ayoze, Cisse with a shot again, and they're getting too much, just too much there. So there is an instruction I want to put into effect. Closing down more. Anyway, Shaw with the ball to Yarmolenko, to Schneiderlin, and to Herrera, to Bernardo, to Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko loses the ball, and Newcastle are going to hit us on the counter. They're teasing me with these chances, thinking that it's going to be all happy and sunshine for United, but Newcastle go down the other end and nearly score again. Nearly score again, boys. I mean, I'll play apart from Depay. No one's particularly having a bad game, but still. And just for that, Depay, I'm sorry I can't leave you on the pitch when you're playing like that. Rooney's going to have to come on. Okay, go for the team talk. Assertively. I'm not actually pleased with how things are going, and they seem to react to it, so that's good. Now, the throw-in, Shaw gets the ball, Schneiderlin to Herrera. Herrera's been asking for more playtime. And again, Newcastle run down the pitch with it. Cisse with a good cross. Oh my god, Jones I thought was going to head it into his own goal. But De Gea, it might have been calm, but from seeing it in the 2D view, very difficult to tell exactly what was going on. Yarmolenko can't quite get the head to it. Schneiderlin does. He finds Mata. Mata goes to play Rooney in, but there's not much support. There is a little bit actually with Bernardo at the back stick. Bernardo didn't take a shot until it was too late. He was pushed out wide and missed. Shaw to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin's Bernardo. Bernardo finds Rooney. Was Rooney... Oh, you think he was just onside, but he narrowly misses it. And in fact, it was a deflection. I thought he just put it wide, but no. Smalling goes for the header. Doesn't quite get there. Now Rooney is potentially going to recycle the play. Darmian, looking for Mata, doesn't find him. Gets the ball again. Just kicks it into Wijnaldum. And now this is a problem. This is a problem. Very cheap football. We're lucky to get away with that one. Been riding our luck a bit in this game, and I'm sure it's going to bite me in the arse before all's said and done. Rooney looking for the ball. Oh, Rooney's got the ball. Plays it out wide to Bernardo. Bernardo now finds Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin with not the best of touches, and I thought he might have been putting that into the goal, but narrowly whisks over. Let's make a couple of substitutions. Well, let's make a substitution. Let's not get carried away. Possibly Juan Mata to make way. Zivkovic, and I'll swap Zivkovic with Bernardo Silva. So Zivkovic is now out right, Bernardo Silva central. Chance here for Newcastle. Sissoko looking for the cross, puts it back to Yamat, who does a cross of his own. The chance is still oh my god, ping-ponging, I was going to say. But we, again, just get away with it. Now Herrera looks for the ball, but Wijnaldum to Iosi. They've got a lot of pace up front. Darmian could have had that and decided to pull out. Wijnaldum scores. No, he doesn't. Saved by De Gea. Unbelievable football here. We've come back into it possession-wise, but they've still had unbelievably a amount of chances which we're nowhere near, as you can see. Right. I think it's time to bring Herrera off and put a more... No, I was going to put Carrick on, but I remember what he did in the last game. So, and Herrera swaps for Daley Blind. And meanwhile, there's chances still going on, and I wasn't watching, and that's a goal. No, it's not. Oh my god. And if it hasn't been clear in the highlights, because I don't know how I've edited it yet, they've really been all over us. The United just haven't been performing as they were in that recent run. They just seem to have dropped off again like they did earlier in the season around Christmas time. Now it's March, and they're doing the same thing. And... Rooney to Bernardo. We're going to hit them on the counter. That'd be nice. Great ball to Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko now with a cross. Back stick, and Zivkovic can't quite get there. Goes all the way through. So Victor Anita to pick it up. Zivkovic with a free kick. I didn't even know he could take him, and he narrowly goes over. Williamson, the worst football player to ever lace up the boots in the Premier League. With a very nice pass, has to be said, to Janmaat. Shaw goes for the cross, doesn't get there. Smalling. Schneiderlin now finds Bernardo. Bernardo to Rooney. Rooney to Zivkovic. Zivkovic with a good ball to Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko plays it into... Okay, it got intercepted. I thought Blind just had a bit of a mare. Okay, we're into extra time. Wijnaldum looks to hump it, and he does. Mitrovic, nice head on to Iosi Perez. Smalling trying to play it out of danger. And Silva gets the ball with a nice look for Rooney. Rooney doesn't have the pace that he used to, and Lascelles is able to catch him and tackle him with ease. That's where Depay would have been much more useful. Bernardo Silva gets the ball, but there's no one to play it to. He just tries to pass it on, doesn't quite work. Shaw. Wijnaldum to Mitrovic. Blind with a good interception. Shaw with a good interception as well. That's why I brought Blind in. I thought he'd bring up a more solid central midfield job than Herrera was doing, because Herrera's always going to look to go forward. 3 seconds left of added time, and it's a goal kick, and that's it. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care how the 3 points come. Was not a good game at all. Arguably as bad as the Liverpool game, but this time we come out with the 3 points. That's all I can ask for. I don't really want to smash the boys for that, because I mean, if you look at the numbers there for the players, they didn't do too bad. There was just no real standout performances. Silva, not Silva, excuse me. Yarmolenko and Silva, actually. Jones all played very well, as did Smalling. So it's hard to kind of, like I said, slam them for that. So assertively... Actually, I will say, that was a bit of a let-off. It's confused some of them. Okay, I maybe shouldn't have done that. Okay. I was actually very pleased with the defence. Looks to switch off. Oh, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Everyone switched off. I've ballsed that up irreparably, I think. That is the worst team talk I've ever done. By far. Bernardo Silva with a winning goal. As you can see there from the table, we're 1 point behind City, still within striking distance, only 7 games left. We're 4 points ahead of Liverpool, and they've played a game in hand, which is encouraging. Anyway, what we're going to do, let's have a look at the other results actually before I drift on. As you can see, Man City with a 4-1 win at Sunderland, Liverpool beat Tottenham, Chelsea beat Leicester. That's pretty much all the key results covered. Having a look at the schedule, I'm going to be covering the 2 Olympiacos games in the quarter-final of the Champions League in the next episode, so fingers crossed we can at least put them out, because I don't know if I'll be able to take losing to Olympiacos in the Champions League, especially at this late stage. It seems a golden opportunity that we can't really waste, and we'll take it from there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Fantastic content on the channel, if I do say so myself. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later, guys.